Hi, it's Colin Kelly from Comsteria. I thought I'd come on with a quick video today because I saw three things that I really liked. I thought they're great examples. Organisations doing really well with their communications, and given that I'm quick enough to come on when there's something I want to have a moan about, I thought, well, in the interest of balance, I need to be here today because I'm going to sing some people's praises. And the first one I want to look at is this amazing story about hot dogs. Have you seen this? One hot dog shortens our lifespan by 36 minutes at a time. But this is a great example of how you can use data to make a story irresistible to the mainstream media. What an amazing headline. They know how much their readers are going to want to read that story. It engages us emotionally, it frightens us, it worries us, and we start doing the arithmetic in our heads. We start working out, God, how many hot dogs in my 43 odd years on the planet do I think I've eaten? How much of my life have I wiped out? That's maybe 2.5 weeks. That's all right, but I'll maybe think twice about having any more. A great example of digging into the data. You know, the story is not that you've done some research into our nutritional habits. The story is picking out one data point and positioning it in such a way that it is a ready-made headline. Fantastic. It's a ready-made documentary. Absolutely fantastic. So that's great work from the Department of Environmental Health Sciences at the University of Michigan School of Public Health. Now, we need to be careful when we use data like that because, well, there's a full report, there's context. How did they do that study? What else was going on? What were they analysing? How many people took part? And you see, that all gets completely overshadowed by the hook. Hot dog takes 36 minutes off your life. But if what you want is attention, if what you want is reach, if what you want is awareness, then that technique, going in, pulling out the hook from the data and positioning it in a particular way, my goodness, that's a really powerful approach, and congratulations to them. The other thing that caught my eye this morning is this little story here about Marks and Spencer's, M&S, pulling suits from more than half of its stores. They're saying that suits, formal suits for men, are no longer available, according to this story, in the Retail Gazette. Well, it was actually in the Sunday Times. Retail Gazette have pumped it out to a few more people today. Sunday Times ran it at the weekend. Just 110 M&S stores out of 254 still have suits on the rails. Why have Marks and Spencer told people that? Well, there's been some other research going on, some market research going on about our changing shopping habits, how retail has adapted to COVID and to lockdown and to working from home. Here's the bottom line. If you want a suit from Marks and Spencer, they will give you a suit. They're not going to turn anybody away. They might not have them physically on the rails in every store, but my guess would be these are stores where really they weren't selling many suits anyway. What this really is from Marks and Spencer is a clever way of saying, hey, come and check out our casual wear. Come and check out the new modern clothes that we have for the modern professional. What proportion of Marks and Spencer shoppers were buying suits anyway? They've got this point across. They've done it extremely well. We know that there's been a change in our habits. We know that there's a change in what people are wearing to work anyway. And Marks and Spencer have very cleverly put themselves right at the heart of that story. Now, here's the third and final one I wanted to mention. This is a great use of social media as well. It's so clever. This is the European Intellectual Property Office. Let me just line this one up for you so that you can hear it. It's the World Intellectual Property Office, not the European one, the world one, the WIPO. Thinking, what's going on today? Well, everybody's talking about the US Open, the US Open tennis. Okay, how can we connect what we do, which is international intellectual property, with the US Open, with a big tennis tournament? And they've done this brilliantly using Twitter. The US Open kicks off today. Let's take a look into how much intellectual property there is in tennis. And I'm not going to click through it all, but they've used one of these brilliant little Twitter carousels. So they've taken all their expertise, all their knowledge, and got it across in a really quick and simple multimedia format using these sort of Twitter carousels that you can click through. They could easily, may also have done it on Instagram as well. It could be a great TikTok reel too. So, there's a great way, just with a little bit of thought, how can we get people talking about intellectual property today? Well, they're already talking about tennis. Okay, what have we got that can connect with tennis? And they've done it really well, got themselves into the heart of that conversation, positioned themselves as an organisation that gets it, and got our attention. So congratulations to them. 3 good lessons in there for you.